Spartanautotec floor liners. I'm gonna do a whole short and sweet thing, the TLDR, and then I will I'll put in a little more in-depth cleaning, ownership, and comparison for things like WeatherTech just after this. But okay, so I've got this Model S. You guys are aware that I bought it as my new daily driver. I drive this thing through all sorts of inclement weather. I bought it in January, so just in time for a bunch of snow and a lot of melting. This car came with carpeted floor mats, but I wanted something with better protection. I was just about to order a set of WeatherTech mats for this thing, and then I actually heard about these guys, Spartanautotec, through the local BMW North Star chapter I'm on the board with, and we had just started working with these guys. So I sent out an email to Gary, who works at Spartan here, and I just asked them if they would be willing to send me a sample set for the Tesla, just so I could see if I actually did like them day to day. And I was also curious how well they cleaned up, because something that looks this sexy I figured would look great, but then if you got a whole bunch of dirt and sand in it, it would just get nasty. I'm happy to report that these are incredibly durable, and they don't even stain with the dirt like WeatherTech's seem to. So excellent product. These, again, full disclosure, I got this set for free just to tell you guys about. I'm going to be ordering a set on obviously my own dime for Mr. Wags, and then I'm going to be working with him hopefully to get some more patterns for some older stuff like the M5 and maybe even things like the 850 that would benefit from some really snazzy looking floor liners. But yeah, I'm going to be rocking these all year round. These have been just completely filthy disgusting like that 2 or 3 times now. Just hose them out real quick, throw them back in. So excellent product. I'm really excited to keep going with these, and like I said, I'm going to be getting a bunch more sets for other vehicles as I'm able. If you guys want to pick up a set of these or do some research, I will drop the website for Spartanautotec in the description, and then I also have, I forget what it gives you, I think it's 8% off, a discount code for that site as well. So thanks for checking these out. I wouldn't tell you about them if I didn't actually like them. I reached out to them, they didn't reach out to me. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned if you want to learn a little bit more about them. Otherwise, you can cut it off now. So if you guys live in an area where there's a lot of snow, you are probably familiar with things like WeatherTech floor liners to protect the carpet and stuff in your car, just to keep the melted snow from getting into your carpet, freezing, ruining electronics, and just overall being hard on the car. I've been a huge WeatherTech user for the last, I don't know, 10 years. It used to be a Minnesota-based company, so I like supporting it. Now it's been bought out and shipped elsewhere, so I'm not really as loyal as I once was. And I've actually started switching over to these. And I wanted to do a video on them because I have been in contact for a little while with the actual person that runs this company, and he's just great. So this product I first actually saw through the BMW Car Club of America board that I'm on up here in the North Star chapter. And I decided to give them a go once I got the Tesla. So I got in touch with him, and fair disclosure, he did send me this set for free just to look at, which was super nice of him. But it's a product I will be buying more of with my own money for Mr. Wags and things like that. So I wanted to cover it. They are obviously much fancier looking than a WeatherTech. I'll actually go get one so I can show them to you side by side here. So here's a WeatherTech out of my Fiat 500. As you can see, they both have pretty good lipping on the edges to keep the water in. They're both waterproof, so if you fill them with water, they won't perforate through into your carpet. They're both really durable. The WeatherTech obviously is much more utilitarian looking. This actually looks pretty snazzy, so you could leave it in year round, and you know, people would actually probably be impressed versus like, oh, you just came from the winter. But the best thing that I've found so far in the Spartanautotec mats are they're much easier to clean. This is about as clean looking as these can get unless you like really power soap them and scrub them. And this, I'm going to go inside and just hose it off and take a microfiber to it, and then I'll bring it back out and show you. They clean up really well. This is about 2 months of usage in Minnesota during the melt season, so this is about as bad as they'll ever look. And you can see the back one gets a little used too, but it makes the car look very fancy. Anyway, let me clean this one off and I'll show it to you. So it's been just over 1 minute since I took that last clip. All I did, hose it, wipe it down with a towel, bring it back out here, let it dry real quick, and then I'll show you and then reinstall it. So as you can see, cleaned up really well. No permanent damage yet, and it's had, you know, stones and stuff ground into it for over a month, so that's a good sign. I'll shove it back in the car and we'll take a closer look at it here. So there's the fitment. Sorry about the glare, but I mean, they even go all the way back, and they stick in. They have really well engineered clips that just kind of bite in behind the factory trim. They have them on that side. You can see the little rivets there and there, but they don't move around at all. And it's just an extremely classy looking product. That's why I wanted it. They offer these things in a bunch of less ostentatious patterns, but I figured when you're driving one of these douche mobiles, you may as well get a fancy looking set of mats. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching. I just wanted to cover these because I actually genuinely enjoy them. That's why I reached out to the company. If you would like to get a set of these things or look into them, I will have links to the website, and then I've also got a 8% off referral link down there too. So they're great guys, really good product. If you've got Weathertechs or any other brand of floor liner, I would suggest looking into these. And even if you live in an area where it's always nice and you want your car to look a little fancier, hey, why not? So yeah, that's all, but thanks for watching.